Today is the day when Americans celebrate the life and times of one of the greatest civil rights leader in America. Our ScreamFree therapist, Hal Runkle, is here with a ScreamFree tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Good morning, Hal. Thank you for joining us. Different subject here.
Yeah,
I was shocked.
Really?
Because you're taking, I guess, Dr. King's philosophy and applying to parenting, everyday living.
Absolutely.
Very creative
well,
there.
Well, it's this perspective that, you know what, I'm not going to react to others that are mistreating me in the same manner that they were treating me.
It's so hard to do, though.
Absolutely. But it's the most important thing we can do. MLK took his philosophy a lot from Gandhi, who he loved. He had a picture of Gandhi above his dinner table at home. You know, you see pictures with that. And it was all based on this: I'm going to respond. I'm not going to let stuff happen to me anymore. I'm going to respond, though, rather than react. Respond rather than react. And if we can take that philosophy in all our relationships, yes, my kids are driving me crazy and pushing all my buttons. Yes, my spouse is doing that, but I don't have to respond in kind. I can respond differently. Okay, because that's so hard to do, I think the best way to do it is perhaps remove yourself, physically remove yourself from the situation. But sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes, you know what, one of my favorite comments that I say to my clients, to say to anybody is, don't just do something, stand there. Just stand there. And don't say anything? Just pause. Count to 10 in your head. Just pause. Do whatever it takes, because if you get yourself emotionally flooded, then you'll react, and it'll just make things worse. And that's what MLK preached, you know, so much. He talked about nonviolence, nonviolence, nonviolence as a principle, but that's not for wimps. That doesn't mean just let the world happen to you, you know? What's amazing that happened in this country is that African Americans only made up 13% of the population when that happened. But yet apartheid, you had a vast majority, 90% were African, were blacks, but they couldn't do what we did in this country until you had Nelson Mandela just, again, preaching the same principles. Nonviolence. Nonviolence. Just is not for wimps. Not for wimps. I'm going to stay cool even if you don't, because I'm going to hold true to myself, to my true principles. That's what I can do with my parent, as a parent. Look how passionate you are about this subject. I get passionate about that, absolutely. And so this is a good thing, like you said, you can apply it towards being a parent, and I think so many parents need to stop when we're angry with our children, and stop and not speak to them when we're angry. Same way as when you're at work, don't speak when you're angry. I saw that this past weekend. It said that is so crucial. Exactly. My whole philosophy comes down to just pause. And chill out. Just pause. Thank you, sir. Thank you. For more information on how ScreamFree approach, go to our website, dailybuzz.tv.